Hi, this is Sharian. I'm coming to you this evening with a few words of encouragement. I know it's a little late. However, I didn't want to allow the day to pass by and another day would have passed and I hadn't said anything to encourage anyone. It's been on my mind and I just hadn't said anything. But first, let me please say that if you like what I am about to say, would you please click like, share, and also subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. This evening, what I would like to talk about is something that I've been dealing with myself off and on today. I've been feeling a little anxious over something I have no control over. I have no control over it, but I've had the nerve to feel a little anxiety. And when it comes, I keep giving it back to God. But one of my problems is I don't like that. I've been picking it up more than I want to. And what is it about? It's about dealing with osteoarthritis. You know, that guy named Arthur, but I deal with it with my bones. He's in my bones. Listen, there's a verse that says, be anxious for nothing, but in everything, not some things, everything, by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known unto God. And the peace of God, which passes all understanding, will keep your hearts and minds through Jesus Christ. Now, I've learned through living that scripture is true. When I tell God about what's going on with me, when I give him my cares, and when I remind myself to be thankful, I have peace. I have the peace of God. And it's the kind of peace that doesn't make any sense. Because I'm telling you guys, when you've been dealing with some pain that I'm dealing with, sometimes you just want to think about it. And when you have limited types of meds to choose from, and Tylenol just doesn't work, at least not for this. And then anti-inflammatories are not on my list either. That means I'm enduring pain. However, when I keep my mind off of it, tell God about it, and be thankful for things being as well as they are, I'm doing rather well. I have peace that doesn't make any sense. So for now, I'm going to cast my cares on him because I know he cares for me. And then what I think about is this comes from Philippians 4, and that's verse 6 and 7. But that fourth verse in Philippians 4 and 4 says rejoice. And again, I say rejoice. So guys, I'm just going to be happy. Not just happy, but be contented that things are as well as they are, because they could be worse. And then that fifth verse says, let your moderation be known to all men. Okay, I'm not going to complain about it. I'm just going to go with the flow, do what I can, and not worry about the rest. And then there's another verse in Philippians 4. It says, whatsoever is true, honest, just, pure, lovely, of a good report, virtue, and praise, think about these things. Guys, that means I do not have to think about arthritis. I do not have to worry about Arthur. I can let him go. It's true, I'm feeling it. The report, not so great. Therefore, I do not have to think about it. I have better things to think about. What better do I have to think about? Oh, yes, I get to come to you guys to tell you that life is still good. It's good because I can see. Life is good because I can hear. Life is good because I can think. Life is still good because in spite of pain, I still can walk. Life is good. I get to write. I get to think. I get to read. I get to read about the news. I get to pray. I get to encourage. Do you know what it's like to encourage someone? Actually, a lot of times encouraging others is good for the soul. When I encourage others, I don't feel so much pain. Matter of fact, I'm feeling better already. So guys, thank you for allowing me to talk to you for a few minutes to tell you this, that no matter what you're going through, take your troubles to God because He cares. He cares for you. You do not have to carry your burdens by yourself. God is a burden bearer. He really is. So carry your burdens to the Lord and leave them there. And oh, by the way, if you're doing or have done like I've done a few times today, went and picked it back up, go back and lay it down again. Ask Him for forgiveness for trying to pick it back up. Go back and give it to Him. Give it back to Him. As a friend of mine told me earlier, she said, Sharian, have you heard about the Serenity Prayer? And you know I have. And it says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Enjoy your evening.